And both these teams with stout front courts. Very physically minded. Doris, for the little guys, maybe better to stay on the wing and let the bigs battle it out.
Yeah, my job is not to mix it up physically with the big lumber on the interior.
Yes.
I mean, we'll let those big men do their work on the inside. I'm going to stay out here.
No wonder you guys are always called the smart players on the league, right? Huh?
We're the cerebral ones.
Yes. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Hield team up in the backcourt. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. And it's Cousins in at the 5 down low.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A nice shot by Irving.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
And Holiday kicks to Cousins. Stolen by Thompson. Passes it to Love. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. The shot by Holiday, no good. Now Cleveland moving it up. James with the ball.
Listen, it's hard to defend this guy effectively no matter who you are. He is that skilled.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Cousins kicks to Holiday. From past the arc. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Cousins, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
If you look at the Cavs offense, I think there's a lot to like. They can shoot it, they're sure-handed with the basketball, and they're very good at attacking the offensive glass.
And Doris, you talk about the offensive rebounding for the Cavaliers with Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love. You've got your hands full.
Oh, Kevin, these are elite players on the offensive glass. And as a defense, it's hard enough containing LeBron and Kyrie. Now you bring help. Their bigs are at the rim cleaning up any misses. What a great recipe for success.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, we know there are big men in the NBA who struggle at the line, but for him, it's a real strength.
James outside. Pass to LeBron. Down low. It's deflected. Stolen by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Evans. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving kicks to James. And they double up James. And a wide open look for Irving. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 5.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Hield kicks to Holiday. Cousins, no one around him. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And how about that for a response?
Didn't take them any time to get those 3 points back. That's the shot they wanted.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. Pelicans leading by 5. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Irving. Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Davis has got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Irving against Holiday. And again, Kyrie Irving for 3. 8 points for him.
Boy, hitting for good percentage here in the first quarter. He's doing what he can to get his team off on the right foot.
Goes up on the wing. That misses off the backboard.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Love. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Oh, guys, how good is Love at fighting through the contact to finish and score it? I think greatness requires sacrifice, and Kevin Love has fit beautifully as a secondary scorer here. He spaces the floor with that shooting ability, willing to hit the offensive glass, and he's become a player who can score efficiently without dominating the ball.
That's good from Love. At the same time, the Love creates breathing room for others with his shooting. Doris, it's clear he doesn't want to be reduced to just being a floor spacer.
Well, and I don't think, Kevin, that's the best role for him either. He's a player who can work from the elbow and on the post. He makes plays for himself and those around him. They've got to run the ball through him at times to get him touches and allow him to make plays.
A putback.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Great anticipation, just a little late getting his hand in there.
New Orleans on D. Irving double team. And again, Kevin Love. Love's got 5 points so far.
I tell you, that timing and that awareness Love has near the rim is something you simply can't teach.
Outside Holiday. Lets the three fly. And again, no good by New Orleans. Cavaliers leading. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
To the middle, here's Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And it's 7 points here for Cousins.
Boy, what a pass. That assist was right on target. That's why his teammates absolutely love playing with this guy.
Kicks it to Irving. To the paint. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Nice D from Cousins. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. The second effort. And the layup good by Cousins.
Timeout.
He's got 9.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
I mean, easily prevented points if they just attacked the boards the way they should have.
Doris, so many rookies come into the NBA and talk about the physicality of the league. I also think they talk about the speed of the league and the difference from college to pro. Just how physical and just how fast is it for these kids?
Let me give you two visions, okay? You've got 6'8", 200 and maybe 60 pounds, right? LeBron James coming at you full steam, and you're looking at hulking shoulders, defined arms and legs, and you're thinking, I don't think it's in my best interest to take a charge. No way, no how.
Isn't he intimidating when he's on that kind of track and coming down with no governor?
Yeah, I'll say this. You know, if LeBron James is in transition or back to the basket and you're guarding him, you're going to feel it like it's football Monday.
Oh. Here's Holiday. Hield with it. And Cousins kicks to Holiday. Shoots the three. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
You know, guys, you could make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
And Tristan Thompson, one of the premier offensive rebounders in the game. Second overall, in fact, in offensive rebounds last year.
Look, Kevin, this is a guy who makes his living around the rim. He runs rim to rim, terrific on the pick and roll. He's a smart cutter, does a good job lurking on the baseline for drop-offs or second chance points.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Outside Holiday. Davis kicks to Evans. Hield dishes to Cousins. Makes it off the glass. Cousins has got 11 points.
Oh, now he's just rubbing it in, blowing the defense away with this quarter.
Love outside. Holiday against Irving. James outside. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight to the right side. Here's Hield. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Irving. Love outside. There's the feed to James. Back to Love. The screen from Thompson. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Love.
I'd say when LeBron is working near the rim, his strength becomes readily apparent.
Outside Holiday from downtown. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
No, it feels like he's forcing things, getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
Here's Irving. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Love the pass to Irving. Irving double team. Love with a wide open look. Cleveland the rebound.
Boy, what a nice carom there, guys. He can really use that size and length to his advantage.
Hield kicks to Cousins. Now here's Hield. James covering from 10 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's 13 points here for Cousins.
He's doing everything he can to help stretch this lead. He's working hard, converting at a high percentage of them. Nice.
LeBron dishes to Love. Back to James. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. LeBron James, Doris, known obviously as a great leader. In fact, Mike Miller, one of his teammates, called him the best teammate in the world. Last season, he was called to task for some of his actions.
Right. Well, Kevin, there were some social media messages which seemed to be sort of criticizing his teammates in some measure, hanging out with Dwayne Wade and talking about getting different teammates. And, of course, between the lines, he was as great as ever. You know, the message from the coach, clear. Focus on your team. Keep it in-house.
He misses the free throw. And last season, LeBron hinted that he might like to team up with Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. He said he'd like to take a pay cut to do it. And Doris, what do you make of those comments?
Well, I think, Kevin, it's easy to understand why that might rub his Cleveland teammates the wrong way. You know, if that's what he wants, you'd think the best way to handle that might be behind the scenes. But it was a hypothetical presented to LeBron.
Part of the cycle of the game, young guys coming in, older guys on their way out. Doris, what do you think it takes for a young player looking to establish themselves against seasoned veterans?
Yeah, I think coachability, first and foremost. Listen to the players who are around you. Listen to the coaching you're getting. You have to accept coaching. Establish your work habits early, and I mean that in between the lines and off. Are you taking care of yourself physically? Are you eating properly? Are you resting? There's so much that goes into the success of an NBA player. And
a lot of ways for teams to help in that regard. A lot of guidance in all those areas.
Well, you're talking about guys who are now being drafted sometimes, Kevin, at 19, 20 years of age. As you know, you're not quite legal in the eyes of the law. So you have to have good people around setting a great example and making sure they're doing all the things necessary.
58 seconds left to play here in the first. Fires for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Cousins. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Williams kicks to James. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And that was definitely a play where he just seemed to not have a good perspective on where he was.
For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for LeBron. Jones checked in for New Orleans. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Cousins kicks to Pondexter. Screen by Cousins. Holiday, no one around him. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Holiday's got 11 points.
Boy, very difficult to defend when he gets into this kind of rhythm, which has been all quarter long.
They set the screen.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Boy, both teams really attacking from downtown right now. This is a long-range battle at the moment.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
Smart basketball. Be patient. Don't force anything. Let the game come to you.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Jones is out there with Omer Usher. Then there's Hill. Then it's Holiday. And it's Moore in at the 2. New Orleans leading by 6. Holiday with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got 14.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Anderson passes to Shumpert. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Fry. Just 4 to shoot. Williams kicks to Fry. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And for a big man, Fry is one of the better three-point shooters in the league. Downright lethal from the outside.
Outside, Jones. Back to Holiday. Puts up a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Williams kicks to Jefferson. Back to Williams. And Ushik sends it back. Wow! And pushing it up, here's New Orleans. The shot by Holiday, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. From deep, Williams. Another miss by Williams.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
Double team on Holiday. Pass to Ushik. Screen by Jones. Here's the 3. And Holiday hits again from deep. Holiday's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Timeout called Cleveland. Well, Doris, of course, we all know you've had a chance to meet and interview so many coaches and players throughout the NBA. What are some of the best things about that?
Yeah, I think maybe the most surprising thing about interviewing NBA players in particular is they are very much like you and I. There are periods of great confidence, but if they start to struggle, just like you and I, their confidence can come and go, and they need positive reinforcement. I think the thing I've learned is most often NBA players, aside from the great and sort of distinguishing skill, they are people first and foremost.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Throwing it down that emphatically energizes the whole team, and that can be a huge shift in momentum.
Stolen by Thompson. Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Down low, here's Davis. Nice touch on the bank shot. Davis has got 6 points.
You know, those points courtesy of an excellent entry pass into the post.
Thompson, a screen on Evans. Evans against James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Irving. Holiday against Irving. Heel dishes to Davis. Good work there as it goes. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Too many. Simple as that. Their defensive weaknesses are being exposed right now.
Evans passes to Ajinça. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, strong move to the hole. Really used his height and reach to just drop it in over the smaller man.
Irving kicks to James. Holiday against Irving. Shoots it up. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from LeBron.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
Holiday against Irving. Here's Hield. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He has 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Thompson throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. The pass to Hield. Unloads. Davis. Davis on the follow. Davis has got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Timeout called the Cavaliers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Smith checked in for James. The Pelicans also changing it up. Clutch, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Pondexter in for Drew Holiday. Here's Love. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Love's got 7.
Well, nice job from Kevin Love in the mid-range, right? I mean, this is his best look. He has no problem knocking it down.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Irving kicks to Love. On the wing, James. And on the way from Irving for 3. No good on that one. Evans with some nice D.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Irving with the ball. Evans picks him up, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got to that shot in time, just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
And we all know how skilled Kevin Love is offensively. A guy who can score on the low block and or step out and hit the triple. What about his play on the defensive end?
No, this is the conversation, right, Kevin? And I think he's better than he's been given credit for. Certainly, he's not an elite defender, but his defensive rebounding is elite. And not having to bear the offensive burden that he did in Minnesota, he's become more than solid defensively.
A clear look for Cousins. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists in the game.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
It's going by heel. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kyrie Irving is an elite offensive player at his position, but he's trying to improve his focus at the defensive end. He said, "I was always that guy getting called out on film. You get tired of it after a while. It's all about effort. You want to be a guy that your teammates trust." Kevin, we know that point guard is one of the most stocked positions in the league. They need Irving to stay locked in.
Definitely a lot of responsibility at that point guard position. They don't get many nights off. Absolutely not. Thanks, D.A. There's the dish to Irving. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Well, we know Kyrie Irving is a great scorer, but probably doesn't get enough credit for how good of a playmaker he is.
Evans dishes to Heel. From the arc. And it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Heel. 22 points here for Cousins.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Been the story all too often for them today. Too disorganized, not playing cohesive basketball at all.
The shot's good from Evans.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Irving kicks to Love. They set the pick. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you guys know, Love knows how to find the contact when he wants to. Good job getting to the line.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The first free throw is good. Chris Anderson is checked in for Cleveland. James comes in for Smith. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Drew Holiday is checked in for Quincy Pondexter. Good on both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Irving. Pelicans pull it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Kicks it out to Evans. Looks for Holiday, gets it to him, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Davis kicks to Cousins. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Cousins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Irving kicks to LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Davis with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 19. Feeds to James. Can they get it? That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Pelicans on top, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Tristan, are you getting the energy you need to get defensive stops?
Well, one thing, we're definitely not doing that right now, so we got to get stops. You know, it's unacceptable the way we're playing right now. We're not helping each other, but second half, we got to make up for that.
That's why there are 2 halves. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to review the first. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. And we'll go to Kenny first. What'd you see out there?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing is going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
Those kinds of stats take a lot of sweat and hard work, and he only needed a half to do it.
LeBron and Love, the 2 superstar forwards. Kyrie Irving is out there with Jay, and it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. He kicks it to Irving. Puts one up from 19. They get it back. Thompson. The shot misses.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 coming out of halftime. Not the way you want to start.
Here's Hield. Good D by James. The Cavaliers trail by 20. James outside. Back to James. Dishes it to Love. 3-pointer. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Got that one up quick. Evans has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pelicans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
LeBron outside. Pocket 6. Inside, the kick out to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 21.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And Kyrie Irving, the MVP of Team USA back in the 2014 World Cup. You know, Doris, when the lights are brightest, he's usually at his best.
And that's what you hope for, Kevin, right? This is a guy who's won the three-point shootout. He's won an All-Star MVP and the Rising Stars MVP. Elite competition seems to bring out the best in him. And when he heats up, he can take over.
Thompson passes to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans leading by 23. Holiday with the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
He's been reliable all night. Unfortunately, his teammates haven't. That's why they're behind now.
To the inside. And Cousins throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Timeout.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Start it.
For the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for James. Morris checked in for New Orleans. The screen from Thompson. Down low. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Evans kicks to Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Incredibly reliable as a scorer. He's always looking for ways to help the team succeed. It's happening again tonight.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's the screen from deep. James. Cousins pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get the rebound. Davis. The putback. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Looking to get it going. And James with the layup. LeBron's got 9.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Evans dishes to Holiday. Davis kicks to Cousins. Kick out to Moore. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Passes to Fry. Shumpert in the corner. Holiday against Irving. A 3-ball. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter. New Orleans gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Holiday against Irving. Right side Davis. The floater. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Evans.
The Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue, of course, played 11 years in the NBA. Started, came off the bench, won titles with the Lakers, played on the worst team in the league. I mean, that breadth of experience seems to serve him well as a head coach. He's certainly seen enough.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Love's checked in for Fry. And James subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. And Lue gives Coach Doc Rivers credit for seeing the coaching potential in him when he didn't see it in himself.
You're right, Kevin. Rivers told him, you could coach for me. And Tyronn wasn't so sure. Thought coaching sounded like too much work. 6 years later, change of heart, called Doc to ask for a job, and the rest is history.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Pelicans have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The free throw drops for Cousins. For the Cavaliers, Smith checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. New Orleans also making some changes. Terrence Jones is checked in for Anthony Davis. Solomon Hill comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Pondexter in for Drew Holiday. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside Williams. It's a pick by Love. Inside. Off the screen. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
For Cleveland, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ashik's checked in. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Jones has it in the corner. To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's 7 points for Buddy Hield. Outside Williams. He dishes it to LeBron. Offensive rebound. Here's Love. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, guys, if Love doesn't finish a play inside, there is a high chance he's still going to find his way to the free throw line.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Cavaliers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Both free throws good from Love.
Love is usually lights out from the charity stripe. Just possesses a nice stroke from there.
Pass to Pondexter. And Hill has it in the corner. Kicks to Pondexter. Outside Hill. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Hield. The three-pointer no good.
You can see it. His timing, his touch, everything just a shade off tonight.
Back to Love. There's a screen by Williams. Smith for 3. And no good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Pondexter kicks to Hield. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hield's got 9.
Well, defending him inside is never an easy job. A little reminder of that right there.
Love kicks to Anderson. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Boy, that's good ball movement down low to set up that bucket.
For New Orleans, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, it's simply great vision on that pass. Knew exactly where that pass needed to be and threaded it right through the teeth.
Williams kicks to Love. They double team Love. Back to Williams. And it's sent back by Hill. And there's the feed to Pondexter. Another one falls for New Orleans. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's James. He's got 9. Sinks the triple. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside, Jones. Here's Hield. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here is Williams. It's a pick by Love. Williams attacking. Love the pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Smith. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jones dishes to Ashik. Screen by Jones for three. Hill drills it from outside.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yeah, I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
And here's James outside. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Here's Pondexter. James covering. Pondexter kicks to Ashik. Pass to Jones. Now the pass to Hield. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by James. And that's 18 points for Love. New Orleans has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Outside, Jones. Screen by Ashik. Here's Hield. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ashik. Jefferson's checked in for James. And New Orleans also making a change. Agins is checked in. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Smith outside. Williams sets a screen for Smith. On the wing, Williams. The dish to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Love kicks to Smith. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now Hield. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from distance.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans on top, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Hey, let's keep it up, guys. Let's keep running, though. We can get out in the open court and run all we want, all right?
Alvin Gentry satisfied with some of what he's seeing, but would like his guys to pick up the pace.
And there have been some opportunities in transition that they have yet to capitalize on. It may have cost them some points.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Jones. He's out there with Hill. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Etuan Moore. And it's Galloway in at point. There's the screen. Shot off the pick. No good from Moore.
Might have overthought that. Not sure how he missed that one, guys.
Fry passes to Williams. Feeds it to Shumpert. Back to Williams. Pulls up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pelican shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. No good from Moore. The Cavaliers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Shumpert dishes to Anderson. Outside Shumpert. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Shumpert's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs.
Boy, and Shumpert looking very comfortable knocking down shots from beyond the arc, just like he did there.
Here's Galloway. The Cavaliers pull it in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now, here's Fry. He's guarded closely. Outside Williams. Nails the 16-footer.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
He really has to get it off that quickly. Any hesitation when you're giving up that kind of size, it's almost sure to get blocked.
pickup by Hill. Jones kicks to Galloway. Off target with the open look.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside Jefferson. He kicks it to Anderson. Shumpert passes to Anderson. Fry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, Channing Frye, guys, a guy acquired by Cleveland last season at the trade deadline. I think he's been crucial. The ability to space the court at either power forward or center and on a very reasonable contract.
And the first one drops. And Doris, you look at advanced statistics. Channing Frye, a better player than some might realize.
Well, I think, Kevin, rebounding is where he hurts you. Underrated defensively and, of course, close to 40% from three-point range. That provides spacing for all of their star talent.
Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Galloway dishes to Hill. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. There's a screen from past the arc, and the 3-ball is good.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Outside Williams, lets it fly, nails the wide-open jump shot. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Screen by Ashe. And Moore kicks to Galloway. Williams with the steal. With his first shot attempt. Rebound Ashe. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Hill. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Frye. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
The long arms of Frye really uses his length well inside.
Here's Galloway. Moore outside. Dishes it to Ashe. Back to Moore. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Hill. Trying to find Ashe. Gets it to him. That one goes. Count it. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Shumpert kicks to Frye. The tray. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, you just love Shumpert's pre-shot routine. Gets his feet set, ready to catch and release. Beautiful.
There's Galloway. It's back to Hill. Down low. Here's Ajinça. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's exactly the type of shot they're hoping for. Get it into the area where good things happen.
And Shumpert kicks to Frye. Back to Shumpert. To the middle. And Frye slams it in.
You know, you've got to give the nod to that setup. Very nice assist. Makes that basket so easy.
Moore outside. In the corner. Ashe with it. They set the screen. Back to Moore. Takes a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, nice stroke from downtown. Got it off just before the defense could react. That's his specialty.
And Shumpert kicks to Frye. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ashe's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Nobody near Williams. Cleveland the rebound. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Look, as you know, when Shumpert is on the floor, he is looking to create shots for himself.
Passes to Pondexter. outside Hill. He dishes it to Pondexter. Here's Hasek, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Asik's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, kept the possession alive with the offensive rebound. You have to love the effort and getting the putback opportunity.
Fry passes to Anderson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Shooting for Cleveland, Chris Anderson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. And both free throws good for Anderson. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hill kicks to Moore. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Oh, that pass was right on the money. He'll get a well-deserved high five for that one.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Outside jumper. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pelicans shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Moore outside. Pick up by Hill. They double him with Shumpert. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. No good from Moore. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Williams dishes to Fry. Moore against Williams. There's the pick. Pass to Fry. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Moore with it. Kicks it to Pondexter to the inside. And that one is good from Ajinça.
That, my friend, is what we call poetry in motion. Terrific pass that led him right into the shot.
And Shumpert kicks to Fry. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Ajinça. Now here is Hill. Moore outside. New Orleans moving it around. The feed now to Ajinça. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Over in the corner, Williams. And the 3 off target. For New Orleans, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Cousins. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Moore outside. He feeds it to Pondexter. Six to shoot. Pass to Ajinça. The 19-foot shot, and it's good for 2.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, they're playing the right way. I mean, when you're increasing your lead, it means you're playing a better brand of basketball.
Shumpert in the corner. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, Shumpert continues to develop that mid-range game, and he's looking so much more confident there every day.
Moore outside. see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Anthony. In a game like tonight, what was the key to the win?
Defense. So they was running script out there, do whatever they want. We just got real physical with them and made them shoot contested shots. And ball went our way. We got rebounds and we scored.
Yeah, you made them feel you in the second half, and that was the difference, right? Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Clutch. He didn't waste any time. The first quarter numbers he put up were frightening and certainly set the table for his team to prosper here tonight.
Love watching his skill down low. He didn't even just beat them with the size tonight. He displayed great hands and great footwork. Great big man moves.
Well, Ernie, reminds me of myself. He loves being the bad guy. And he was a great villain tonight. Just sticking it to those fans. Anytime they got on his case, he stepped up and hit a big shot after a big shot. Fantastic performance in a very tough environment.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.